Hey, for the week, yes, for the week, get a bag of dope in the corner round. What's going on? Ellis in the building, and I represent Sensory Overload. Listen, if you don't know that song, because I know I killed it. That's Friday by Busy Bone. Like that right there is a stoner's anthem. It's a classic, all right? Listen, I got a fragrance for you to celebrate and commemorate 420. So for my cannabis consumers, my hippies, those are like the little, the hippie lettuce and all that good stuff. I have a fragrance, all right? It's an original from the House of Dua. This fragrance right here is called Pineapple Express, just like the movie, Pineapple Express. So you will have cannabis, vetiver, pineapple, bergamot, lemon. You'll have yuzu, cedarwood, pine, vanilla, thyme, basil, and birch, okay? So this is my first time ever having a fragrance inspired by cannabis. Can't smoke it because of my job. So for those that can, take a bong rip from me or something. But I was just interested in seeing how a perfumer will articulate, you know, cannabis through fragrances. And when you see it, they say that they try to use sour diesel or some or lemon skunk. You know what I mean? Back in my day, Purple Haze and Dro was cool. Diesel was still there too, so we'll see if it smells like it, if I could remember what that smelled like. All right, it's been a while. So, all right, this fragrance is going to be very green, woody, herbaceous. But when you spray it, I'm not just getting like it smells like a pound of chronic. Like it don't. Is that you're not going to get that vibe at all? Really? Maybe it wouldn't be fresh marijuana that would smell like. Maybe a little bit of a burnt tone to it because this does have a bit of a smoky like essence to it. Okay, not mass appealing. I'm not going to front. This ain't going to be your most mass appealing fragrance. Man, I don't think it's off putting, but let's just say like you may want to be intentional about when you wear it. It may just be good for the 420 hot box in the whip because this is a beast. All right, so this will still project after you hot box in the car with your homies and all that good stuff. This does remind me of like smoking hookah though, to an extent. Woody, aromatic, herbaceous, and green. Okay, and I can see where they're trying to go with inspiration, and it may be a good inspiration. I'm not going to lie to you, but when I smelled it in the air, if I didn't tell you what it was inspired by, I don't think that you'll naturally be like, "Hey, this smells like weed." Like it's not, I think that now that you know, your brain is trying to connect the dots. But if that wasn't presented prior to you smelling this fragrance, it just would have been what it was. You know what I mean? Just another fragrance that may not be a taste or may be a taste. You feel me? This one though, I've worn it a couple times since I've owned it. As you see, it's the plastic bottle, the plastic top. I've had this for a while. I had to be, particular about when I wear it. And honestly, I like this for the cooler weather. I think the woodiness, how aromatic it is, how strong it is. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a beast mode fragrance. It could push through those cooler temperatures. You feel me? This doesn't scream like wearing it in the summer. I wouldn't do that. All right. Cooler weather, more so that outside, being outdoors, it is aromatic. You know what I mean? It can be a bit overwhelming if you overspray this one. A few sprays will go a long way with this fragrance. All right. I do not think this is office safe. We do not need somebody coming to you thinking that you smell like an ounce of some bud, all right? Because now you're taking a whiz quiz and you know what I mean, trying to fight for your job. And all you want to do was just wear a fragrance, all right? So don't get yourself in that situation. You feel me? But I think this is cool for for somebody that just enjoys the art of perfumery and wants something that is inspired by cannabis. That's the best way I could put it. I don't know if the ladies is going to be all up on you for this. This doesn't give me that. However, you know what I mean? To each his own, because fragrances will always be subjective, They'll always be a subjective thing. But if you're interested in a fragrance that's inspired by a little bit of sour diesel, a little lemon skunk, you know what I mean? Something that you could wear even if it's once a year to commemorate 420. Check out Pineapple Express. You know what I mean? They like it. So with that being said, make sure you smell your best. You stay blessed, all right? Y'all be safe out there too. Don't be getting pulled over having the whip smell like a whole bunch of chronic, all right? Be smart, fellas. Peace.